Star, back for a very late weekly update video. I have reasons for being late this week. Yesterday was my stock take day, so normally when I miss a Sunday I would do it on Monday, so I couldn't do it because there was lots of other stuff going on at the time, and so I'm doing it today because today is my day off. Sunday I was just too warm and I had some very, very strange dreams that meant that I was not really in the right headspace to make any form of videos or do anything other than play video games and tidy the house a bit. Didn't help that it was ridiculously warm either, which it still is today, which is why the pony's hair in the background is blowing all over the place because there is a fan right here, which you can possibly hear. I'm not making any apologies for this because I am boiling and I very rarely get hot. So there is a reason the curtain's closed. It's because this is the coolest room in the house, but the sun is currently streaming through and I want to try and keep it cool. Tip number 1 for keeping cool: keep your curtains closed, windows open. I would open my windows, but I have 2 very large cats that can climb out the windows and they are quite happy to run away. That's my no. Growler is currently playing with my tape measure because I've been going through some more of Ian's stuff. So I just came back from going to the post office, getting rid of, I hate that sentence, getting some of Ian's stuff put away from my house. Because as much as I loved Ian, he was an amazing guy, he was also a bit of a jerk towards the end. And some of the stuff in here brings up some very bad memories, and reminds me of some of the things that I couldn't do towards the end of his life, and reminds me that there is someone out there that I haven't failed because I've helped her so much since, but I failed towards... What are you doing? Oh, Growler! I had Loki. He had a little staff. Growler, who has shown no interest in him whatsoever at all, has suddenly decided that either that or you're having a hissy fit at me for some reason. But Loki Cat is down there. I'll be repainting that later. I keep saying I want to repaint this model because it's not painted. I mean, look at that. Right, look at that compared to... Right, okay, this isn't one of my best models. This is one of my most recently finished models, so... I think I could do it better, maybe? Maybe. So yeah, he's never shown any interest in that model, ever. Have you? It's because you couldn't get the tape measure, that's what it is. So yeah, well, how does my background for my videos look so far? I'm not sure if the ponies are going to stay there, but they are for now, because they are my collection of ponies, and each of them is very important. In fact, all of those up there are gifts. Yeah, all of those up there are gifts. I've got one down there that I bought, and the other one that down there is, in fact, pretty much all of these ponies are gifts. People love me and I love them back. Anyway, yes. So, I want to ask you guys about dreams. I know it's taken a little while. It's taken about 5 minutes to get onto the dream section that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Growler is once again prowling around my feet. He only does this when I'm getting worked up or talking about something I shouldn't be. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about the dream. Now, I can lucid dream. Not all the time, but when I become aware of something being uncomfortable, I can force myself to lucid dream, and it is pretty much force myself to do it. However, on Sunday morning, So I was in this house. It was a beautiful house. It was a house I would love to be able to own. It was just something that was so nice and wonderful, and I loved it, and I had happy memories. In the dream, I knew I had good memories there in this house. And then suddenly, a man came into the house, and I'd locked the doors. He just somehow unlocked the front door, walked in the front door. He had ginger hair and glasses and a very hollow face. He wasn't a pleasant looking gentleman. Now, I know your brain remembers faces, no matter whether or not you do, your brain remembers them. So I've seen this person before, and that's what bothers me, because if I'd seen this person, the way he looks now, in real life, I'd have pinned him for doing something wrong, which means I possibly have seen him doing something wrong, and I don't remember it, and that bothers me. And he kept coming into the house, and he kept trying to do things to me in the house, and I'm not going to go into what the... Growler is attacking my suitcase. I'm not going to go into what those things were because I don't want to trigger anyone, but it was really uncomfortable, and I had this thought going through my head of, this is a dream, why don't you take control? And it was constantly in the back of my dream self mind of, this is a dream, take control. So I did, and I started trapping the windows. I started, what else did I do? I somehow got a car inside the house and put the exhaust going out the window, so the door, so whenever he opened the door, it spewed gases in his face, and I was being really, really nasty in my dream world. See, I didn't swear, I'm trying to cut down on it. And every single time it either didn't work or he knew how to get around it. And I very rarely have lucid dreams where it's your lucid dreaming doesn't work. I knew I was taking control, and I was trying to take control of this dream, but it wouldn't work. It was just like someone else had control of my mind and was pulling the control out of it, and it was really weird. And then eventually I had to say to myself, okay, this isn't working, wake up. And normally, first time like that, I'll wake up. Second time, I was trying to come out, and he's got hold of my arm and he's going, you're not waking up. I'm like, wake up, wake up. I had to do it 6 times before I woke up, and I woke up feeling like I was unsafe in my own house. I checked every single door, every single window. I even went out and checked the shed to make sure that no one was in my shed, because if anyone follows, probably most people know what happened last year, because a lot of people that watch this are my friends. But my shed got broken into, and I was like, okay, has that happened again? Thankfully, no, it hasn't happened again. But it was terrifying, and it threw me off for the whole day, because every time I was trying to say to myself, you need to do this, there was a little voice in the back of my head saying, you can't. And no matter how much I tried to fight through it and do the stuff, do the thing, I couldn't do it. So I tidied the house, and whenever I finished tidying the house, I'd go back to a room that I'd previously tidied something in, and the cats had knocked stuff over, or somehow something had fallen off and broken, and it was just like, I've had enough today. Just, no. So I went and sat and played Stardew Valley for 4 hours. So yeah, next Stardew Valley video, when I get round to doing it, will not be in fall, I'm afraid. It's going to be in the middle of winter. Sorry, I guess. Other than dreams, I haven't really got much to talk to you about this week. Last week was just busy stock take prepping at work. I had no issues with anyone at work or at home, really. It was a very quiet week. Yeah, it was a week. Today I am going to spend making as many videos as I possibly can, so that I'm well behind this week. I'm all behind like a cat's tail, and I have 2 of them, so it explains a lot. Excuse me, I need a drink. So hopefully you'll. There's going to be 2 videos today, no matter what happens. I'm afraid. There will be this video, which is late, and there will be the Fallout video, which will be on time. strangely. And then there may be other videos during the week that are not standard scheduled stuff, because I will be doing a lot of non-standard, non-scheduled stuff, hopefully today, to get up on what I want to do. I say hopefully because I'm not 100% sure how today is going to go. I have more stuff to do. I've got the house to get back to right. I want to try and get some more of Ian's stuff out. I have a bag to the left of me right now. I've got 3 bags full of fabric, and I don't really want to have to go through them because they're quite... Fabric's a weird thing. I keep looking at it and going, I could use this to do something with, and I can't because I've got too many other projects. I mean, I have that chest of drawers there is full of projects that I really need to get my arse in gear and do. So, for Swampy, hello, Mr. Ryan, I am going to start doing some more model videos for you, as promised. And Woody, I am going to do some more reading videos for you, again, as promised. The first model video I'm going to do is not going to be a painting one. I'm going to be showing off all of my Zombicide Season 1 figures, because I've got every single model painted now. So that will be what's going on next, hopefully. So, until next time, until later today, funny enough, I hope you have fun, I hope you enjoy yourself. If you don't watch the Fallout video, I will see you Thursday for the ASMR video, which was late last week. I realised that scheduling did not work as planned, so I will just upload it. And if you don't like that, I will see you Friday for Valiant Hearts. And if you don't like that, I'll see you next week for another update where I pick a random topic and just rant at you about it, maybe. So, take care and goodbye, and I hope you have a good week and that this heat does not kill you. Bye!